Hello dear students, once again inviting you to continue with this series of mathematics problem solving. Last time I showed you a lot on rows of exponents, and through this some of the students have understood, and one of them has sent me a question. I don't know his name, but he has sent me a question and he would like me to share with you so that you can solve it here. Now the question which I was sent is this one: 5x negative 2, then bracket negative 3, then another bracket 5x y power 3, then bracket power 4. This is the question which I was received from one of my students. Now the question says solve it. That is solve. Or sometimes can be asked to simplify. Then when I was given this question, then I came to realize that there are things which I need to summarize so that you can understand. Because in this question, what you need to understand is the all rows of exponents. Now, I'd like now to remind you on rows of exponents so that you can be able to solve this question. Now, row number 1. This is just a summary of what I taught you last session. Okay, now I'm going to summarize them here. Now, rows of exponents. Number 1, rows of multiplication. Number 1. In case if you have given x power m, okay, let me use another letter. I don't want to use x because let me use another letter, maybe a. Okay, if you have given a power n, then times or multiply by a power m. Always this one is equal to a, then exponent n plus m. And you should always remember that these numbers which you are going to add the exponents should have the common base. Then row number 2 is maybe if a, okay, what's the problem? This one, okay, now n, then divide by a power m. Okay, this one always is equal to a power n, then you minus m. Okay, row number 3, if you have given a, okay, maybe a power n, then outside you have another exponent m, then this one always is equal to a n times m, n times m, which is equal to nm. Okay, row number 4, if you have a n, okay, times maybe b power n, and these ones mean that they have the common exponent. Then you can combine the bases with the common exponent. Then this one can be equal to a b power n. Okay, note that these are the different bases but with the common exponents. Then number 5, if you have a power n over b power n, this one can be written as a over b, then it's combined exponent of n. Then row number 6, if you have given, or if you have a power negative n, which is a negative exponent, this one can be written as a over n. The same as if you have, oh no, sorry, this is a over a power n, sorry. Now if you have a power n, also this one can be written as a power negative n. Okay, another law, if you have a power n, okay, over b power negative, maybe power negative m, this one can be written as a power n, then b power m. Okay, that is so. Okay, another one is if you have a over b power negative n, then this one can also be written as b over a. So b will come at the top and a will come at the bottom. Okay, then this one is positive exponent. So now instead of writing negative, then this one can be that one. So these are the series of all laws of exponents, and you can apply in a number of questions. Especially what now we are going to solve is going to be combined, and it's going to involve every or some of the laws I've already listed there. So now let's jump to the question. Let's jump to the question and solve. Now the question is solve the question, or sometimes can be told to simplify, or be told, oh, simplify the expression. But from this part, now solution, dear students, now copy this one, 5x power negative 2, okay, then negative 3, in another bracket, 5x y power 3, then power 4. Now this one is equal to, now I like to now multiply the negative 2 times negative 3. Therefore we're going to have 5, then, oh sorry, I just need to enter the exponent outside the bracket, and I need to move it inside. So 5 will inherit negative 3. This one will be equal to 5 power negative 3. Then x, then with x power negative 2 will be equal to negative 2 times 3. If you remember the rows of the exponents, then negative 2 times negative 3 will be equal to 6. That's the first bracket. Then another bracket is 5 inherits 4, then it will be equal to 5 power 4. Then y power 3, no, x, also x inherits 4, then it's going to have x power 4. And the y power 3 inherits 4, then it will be equal to y power 3 times 4, which is 12. Okay, now by opening the bracket, I'm just going to combine the common terms, the common values. Okay, therefore this one is equal to, I'm combining 5 power negative 3, then times 5 power 4, okay, times, then times x power 6, this one, then times x power 4, this is x power 4, then times, okay, y power 12, y power 12. Now this one will be equal to, by law of multiplication, this one will be equal to negative 3 plus 4, then times x 6 plus 4, then times y power 12. Then also this one can be equal to 5. Okay, negative 3 plus 4 is equal to positive 1. Then times x 6 plus 4 is equal to 6 power 10. Then times y power 12. Now a number power 1 is that number, that will be equal to 5. Then times x power 10, then times y power 12. Then finally, this one can be written as 5x power 10, then y power 12. Therefore, I hope this is the end of this question. And I hope my students there have already understood how to solve these kind of questions. Now, intentionally today I planned to continue with another part of radicals. Basically, radical is an opposite of exponent. So sometimes, or some questions or some problems can be told to find the radicals of numbers. There are some basic rules you should understand here so that you can be able to solve those kinds of questions. So this is radical. So basically, I can tell you that radical is the opposite of exponent. For example, if you have this number, maybe 2 times 2, obvious, this one will give you 4. Okay. Now, what are the products of 4? Okay, products of 4. Products of 4 products of 4 is what? R2. R2 means you have taken 2 times 2, then you got 4. Now, in case of repeated numbers, a product of of 4 is 2. Just mention 2, 4. And what is the product of 9? For another example, if you have 3 times 3, then the product of this one will be equal to 9. Then what are the product of 9? Is 3. It means you took 3 times 3, you got what? 9. Now, here we go. Now you can be told now to find okay, can be told to find the products of a given number. For example, find products of 9. Can be product of products. Now, products of 9. Which are they? How are we going to do it? This is what is called radical. Now, to find the product of 9 is what exactly is called radical. And radical is always symbolized by this symbol, radical. Okay? Radical is always symbolized by this one. So it depends. Okay? For this is the symbol of radical. And then A can be any number. A is any number. Now, for example, if you have 9, they can be told, find the radical of 9, or find the product of 9. Oh, what I mean is, which numbers, when they were multiplied on themselves, you got 9. Which of those numbers? Obvious. It was 3 times 3. It's when you get 9. Okay? So, the product of 9 is 3. On the other side, I can say, the radical of 9 is 3. Okay, or the product of 9 is what? Is 3. Okay. Now, for example, you can be given this one. Assume you have given this expression. And here is 3. Do you know what this means? This means just look at the number which is inside the radical sign. Now, find the product of the numbers when I multiply on themselves. 3 times, I get 3. Now, what are those numbers? I repeat. Look at the number inside the radical sign, which is 8. Now, which numbers, when I multiply themselves 3 times, I get 8. Obvious, it is 2 times 2 times 2. Okay. Okay. Now, those numbers are 2. So, when you take 2, you multiply by 2. You multiply it 3 times, you get 3. So, this is what it means. that number, when you multiply 3 times on itself, you get 2. That is, okay. Another example is, now assume you have this one. Okay, I'll give you a simple way of solving these kind of questions, but now I need you to understand the concept of what I need you to understand now, okay? Now assume you are given this 20, you are given 16, okay? And now find the answer or the solution of this. I've said that's 4, okay? Now, this means which number, when I multiply it, when I multiply it, I multiply the same number on itself 4 times, I get 16. Which number is that? Obviously, it's 2, okay? Because when you take 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, here, you get what? Okay, because this means the number is 2. But when you take 2 times 2 times 2, you get what? 16. That is the concept of what I need you to understand at this particular time. Now, how do we solve these kinds of questions? Now, I'm going to show you exactly on how to solve this kind of question instead of cramming. In mathematics, don't cram. Everything follows the rules. So if you are smart on rules, then you cannot miss up the point. Now, for example, you have given this kind of question. Now, for example, you have given maybe example number 1. This is example number 1. Okay, maybe you have given 4 under root or square root, and then now you have to find the answer. Just find the value of that one. Okay, this one. Now solution. Note that if you have given this kind of expression, radical of n, okay, this always can be written as any. Here there's 2, okay. What I mean is, if any number is not written here, this means there's 2 by default automatically. So sometimes can be given like that one and without any number here. Yeah, sometimes cannot be given anything there. So if you have not given anything, so if nothing was written there, this means there is 2 by default. Okay, so like this one, maybe there is a certain number m. Okay, so if you have given a radical of number any, okay, with m there, this means it's equal to 1 over m. What I mean is, for example, if you have given 9, or maybe you can say this one, sorry. Maybe if you have given 27, and here there's this one, then this one can be written as 27, then 1 over 3. It is exactly the same. Okay, so with this way you can be able to solve any kind of question without meeting any complication on the way out on solving this question. Now we have given this one, you can follow the same rule to solve the question. So if you're not given any number here, this means there's 2. Now this can be written as 4, 1 power 2. Now find the product of 2. Products of 4 are 2 times 2. Okay, then a half. Then this one is equal to 2 squared. Then power a half. Remember the law of exponent. This one is equal to 2 times 2 times a half. So it's very important to memorize all the laws of exponent. Now 2 and 2 we cancel, then I'm going to have 2 power 1. And any number power 1 is 2. Therefore, conclusively, I can say under root of 4 is equal to what? 2. That is the answer. As I like to remind you again, don't claim. You can just follow the rules and then can be able to solve any kind of question. Let's follow the rules. That is mathematics. If you claim, of course, somewhere you will crumble. Okay. Another example can be given this question. For example, can be given this question. Okay. Maybe find, okay, this is example number 2. If you're given 81. Okay. 81. And here there's 4. Now find the answer. Solution. Okay. Now this one can be written as 4. Now this one can be written as 81. Then exponent to 1 over 4 according to the rule. Now find the number which when you multiply that times 4. Okay. Now how can you know them? This number are 3 times 3 times 3 when you split 81 into its products times 3 then times 1 over 4. And if you don't know how to find it, you can use this way. Okay, you can use this way. If you don't know how to find the product of this number, let's write this one 81, then divide this number by 2. No, it cannot. Then 3 divided by this one 3, 27. Okay, 27 by 3 again is equal to 9. Then 9 divided by 3 is 3. Then 3 again, 3 divided by 3 is 1. So you can use this way to find the product of 81, which is 3 times 3, 3. This is the easiest way to find the product. I mean the product of 81. So from here again, I can have 3, then 3 power 4. So they have 4. Then bracket 1 over 4. Then take there 4 times then be equal to 3. 4 times 1 over 4, which will be equal to 3, because 4 and 4 will cancel it and we have 1. Therefore, finally, 81. Now the answer is equal to 3. Okay, that is another example. Which is example number 3. Okay, students, I'm trying to give you more example so that you can clearly understand the concept of radical, so that you know you can be able to solve some more complicated equations in any case when you make the problem. So another example can be this one. Maybe this one. 4. But also there's fifth root. Okay, 5. Now solution. Just for the rules. Okay. Now fifth root. It's called the fifth root of 10, 24. Okay. Okay. Now this one can be written as 10, 24 power 1 over 5. Now find the products of 10, 24. Product of 10, 24. Okay. By 2 is 5, 12. By 2 is 25, 6. Play by 2 again is equal to 12, 8. By 2 again is equal to 6, 4. By 2, then 32. By 2, 16. By 2, 8. By 2, 4. By 2, 2. And finally by 2 it is 1 at the end. So product of this one will be equal to 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Therefore this one is equal to 2 power 10. Okay. Then outside there is 1 over 5. Okay. You can simplify like that. Okay, then this one will be equal to 2 power 10 times 1 over 5. Then this one is equal to 2 power 10 by 2 is 2. This is by 5, 1. Therefore 10 divided by 5 is 2. Therefore 2 power 2. Then the answer will be equal to 4. Then finally, we can say the fifth root of 1024 is equal to 4. That is the answer. Now, I need try to find a more complicated equation here. Okay, yeah, exactly. This one, example number 4. Now I can be told to simplify. Okay. Okay, example number 4. Example number 4 can be given a question and they told to simplify. For example, this one, simplify. They told to simplify. Simplify this. Maybe 20. Okay. I told you if you have not given any root here, any number here, then it means that there's 2 here by default. Okay, then simplify this one. Okay, simplify. Solution. Then 20 under root. Okay, this one can be written as, now find the factors of 20. Okay, factors of 20 are, use the same method. Okay, you can know the factors of 20. By 2 it is 10. Then by 2 it is 5. Then by 5 it is 1. Therefore it is 2, 2, 5. Therefore this one is equal to 2 times 2 times 5. Okay, like this. Okay, which is equal to 2 power 2 times 5, but this one is power 1 over 2, so there is 2 here by default, so not given any number there. Now just inherit a half outside. Now this one will be equal to 2 power 2, okay, power a half, then times 5 power a half. Now this means there's 2 squared times a half, then times 5 power a half. Now this one is for 2 by 2, we cancel, therefore I'm going to have 2 power 1 times 5 power a half. Now a number power 1, it is 2, then times a number and a half power half, this one can also be written as 5. So finally you can say 2 radical can be written as 2 under root of what? 5. That is the answer. Okay, another example. Here it is. Example number 5. You know, mathematics is a matter of following the rules. So if you follow the rules, you will not stumble anywhere. Okay, just try to find the rules. Okay, now another example, number 5, you can be given this one. Simplify. Simplify what? This one. 54. Simplify 54. Okay, 54. Third root. Okay. Now solution. Now 54. Okay. Third root. This one can be written as 54 power 1 over 3. Now factors of 54. What are the factors of 54? Okay, you can do the same method. Okay, now factors of 54 are by 2, 27, by 27, 3, then 9, then by 3, 3, then by 3, 1. The factors of 54 are 2 times 3 power 3, 1, 2, 3, then 3 power 3. Inside the bracket is 1 over 3. That is, okay, then just inherit 1 over, just break up the bracket by inheriting 1 over exponent 1 over 3, then this one will be equal to 1 over 3 times 3 times 1 over 3. Now this one can be, this one is equal to 1 over 3 times, now 3 and 3 will cancel, therefore we have 3 power 1. Now this one will be equal to 3 power 1 over 3 times, because a number power 1 is that number. Therefore, I can say now this one will be equal to, now the way how to write this one, you can write this one, okay, 3, 2. So this is the same as if you write this one, okay, 3. Now, finally, I can say 10 root of 54 is equal to 3 times, okay, 2 inside, 3 here, and this one is equal to 3, 2 cube root 2. That is the answer of that question. Maybe now I like to give you the last example, and in case you have any question or any quarrel, then I'm always available. You can send me a question, then I can share with you the solution. So another question is, can be given like this one. Simplify 27, then a power negative 3. Okay, this one is a cube root, of course. Now, solution of this one can be written as 27 a power negative 3, then cube root of 3. Now this one is equal to 27 a power negative 3, then power 1 over 3. Then this one is equal to factors of 27. Of course, I've already showed you how to find the factors. Now in this side, I can just proceed to solve the question. Now this one is equal to 3 power 3, then a power negative 3, then power 1 over 3. Guess what now follows? Now inherit by breaking the bracket, so inherit 1 over 3. Then this one will be equal to 3 power 3 times 1 over 3, then times a negative 3 times 1 over 3. Now this one will be equal to 3 and 3 cancel, therefore I'm going to have 3 power 1, then times a negative 3 times 1 over 3 we cancel, 3 and 3 cancel, I'm going to have negative 1. And the any number, this one will be equal to 3 a power negative 1, which is the answer. So we can also go further by simplifying the expression by write 3 over a power 1, okay, because it's a negative exponent, so we can just convert it to a positive exponent, because any number power negative 1 is equal to 1 over that number. Now any number power 1 is that number. So finally I can conclude that 27 a power negative 3 cube root of that one is equal to 3 power a. Yeah, for today I'd like to end there, and if you have any quarrel, I will give you the email so that you can send me a question so that you can share and we can solve it together.